Good morning, everybody. It's morning on our side. Um, Thank you to Doug. Thank you to Rena. We really appreciate the beautiful presentation. I would like to know, as a parent, how do I handle a child who keeps repeating the same mistake that you have disciplined them? It's like they do something wrong, and then you talk to them at first, and then they do it again and again and again, and they keep repeating the same thing, knowing very well that, mommy's going to forgive me. Mommy's not going to be angry at me forever. Even though you've tried all sorts of measures, like trying to talk to them, spanking them a little bit, or sometimes you just punish them a little bit by not talking to them. So how do I handle such a child? Thank you.
So I think, Doug, would you like to start off with?
I can, because I've been through that situation and worked with some parents that they have a child that continually does the same thing over and over. And, I believe that one, and it depends on what the situation is. Because every situation is different, but I think that child needs to totally understand exactly what they're doing. How negative it is or how positive, whatever they're doing, they need to understand what they're doing. That's kind of what I talked about in my program, is that we need to teach our adolescents, our children, how to figure out the choices that they're making and what they're doing. And how we do that is through communication. And I know you said you've talked to this child over and over, and maybe sometimes we talk to them, but we don't really ask the question of, do you know what you are doing? And have them answer that. And there's going to be consequences for that. Just like Rena was saying, you can take, there's things that kids have today that they don't want to let go of. And this is one of them. Screen time on a computer is one of them. Things on television or things that they have that is very, I would call sacred to them, that they, well, you know what? If you're not going to listen, you're not going to have that. We have to make some very hard decisions, and especially when it comes to older children that are maybe going out and hanging out with friends and doing things like that. But you know what? If they're going to continue to make bad choices, they don't need to go. And that's a hard decision on a parent. So I think we have to really identify whether that child or that adolescent totally understands what they're doing. And they need to explain that to you. And then you can go from there. Rena?